one of the most interesting hurdles we've had to address, and I'll tie this into your question, was how this market is not like 1999. I think 1999, is still earmarked in a lot of people's minds. And so people will look at these valuations and they'll look at the growth and they'll say, oh, this is a bubble. And so what followed that bubble was just a terrifying, awful multi-year bear market, And so
you lived through that? I'm not sure how old you are, but
oh no, I lived through that. I wasn't investing during that. Yeah. I got licensed in 2007, so I got to start out basically in a multi-year bear market that was absolutely horrifying. And I mean that was 12 years ago, and so many investors today think that a bear market was what happened last year. Just write it out. No big deal, and they're very big deals. They're awful deals to go through. So my point being is that you had this bubble. It didn't make sense. It was irrational. It was momentum driven. It was human psychology followed by a bear market. And think of all the bubbles that we've seen in the last few years. I mean, I can round off. We just saw a bubble in lumber, for example, that popped. And so bubbles don't mean bear markets.
Got it.
It definitely means there's an excess of liquidity. And it definitely means that there's an exuberance in the market. But what leads to bear markets and recessions typically is central bank policy, which is incredibly loose right now. They have backed themselves into a corner. And they just told us a few weeks ago that they're going to let the party go on a little bit longer.